So now coming to the most important part for tonight, we would like to invite our speaker tonight to share with everyone.
To start off, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Sylvester Chi from Kota Kinabalu, Sabah. Formerly, I'm an engineer by profession, working with the government for 11 years, dealing with infrastructural development, bridges and road. So after 11 years, I decided to quit and join a network marketing business for 20 over years. And along the way, I diversified into property market until today. And of course, along the way, there's up and down. So that's make the journey interesting, of course, challenging and fulfilling. I'm the person that love to explore and learn new things, because for me, like, learning is a process of where you gain more knowledge, then you are more prepared for all the opportunity that is coming in. So I would like to share my screen. So can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Like what I've said, I love to explore and learn new things. And back in March 2018, I was invited by a friend, a good old friend, to support the event. This is the first event that I attend in Ning Garden, Kota Kinabalu. And then he's none other than my good old friend, Max Sangha, our CEO of MCM. And then during this event, there is a preview on the project, this and that. And I learned from that night from our CEO. He mentioned things like, don't fall in love with your property. So because I've been involving with property for quite many years, that really struck me. Then only I realized that what he meant is like, we should diversify, and then how to become a smart investor. So ever since I attend this event, we have what they call we have an event in our KK Hotel. Ever since that, with all our team speaker from KL to come to brief, and then it's a benefit for all our KK investor. At least we know the interesting project that is being bringing to us. At the same year, in August 2018, due to the overwhelming response, and MCM decided to set up our KK branch office. And then with our own venue, it's convenient for all the members to participate in our monthly event. And then not to forget, during our this few years journey with MCM, we managed to meet up so many investors from Malacca, JB, Brunei, even KL, and then learn from each other with different background, their experience with MCM, and then why they are in, and then how they enjoy the benefit, and then the journey to become a GIC member in MCM. And then not to forget, we have a great professional team led by our CEO Max, and we can see from here that we can see that they have a lot of experiences, and then a lot of knowledge that even myself, I have no such kind of experience before, but I learned from them. So this is our beautiful MCM's this family. So today I would like to spend maybe about less than 30 minutes time to spare to you about this business investment life cycle. So to start with, maybe all of us know on the 2nd of December, we have one of the Southeast Asia biggest grabs being done this market debut in Nasdaq with a valuation of 40 billion. So this is a company based in Singapore, 9 years already. They are involved in this ride-hailing and then this delivery firm. So this firm all start off with an idea until it is successfully being listed in Nasdaq. So back in 2014, you can see SoftBank from Japan, and then Chinese ride-hailing giant Didi choosing already invested in this Grab, and followed up by the Toyota Motor Corporations, Microsoft, Japanese Mega Bank, and so on, until it is successfully listed in Nasdaq. So become one of the unicorn. So BILC in nature is business investment life cycle. It come up with these 4 stages. That is a startup, growth, expansion, mature. So I'm going to elaborate part by part. So stage 1, in fact, this is the first stage of business where the idea turn into action. So during this stage, the smart money is required, but at the same time, the investor that also contribute to the building of the business by sharing the expertise and the resources, of course, with the connection also. So in fact, at this stage, it had the potential of gain and also very high risk also. So due diligence will be more focused on the founder and then the scalability of the business to give the highest return to the investor due to the lack of track record of the business profitability. So during this next stage of growth, of course, the business already operating and then start to creating traction to the business. So during this stage, all the plan already been implemented, and then maybe they have their first branch running, and then troubleshooting where they improve their weakness and then improve the business model. So of course, during the business growing, the risks are getting lesser. So by collecting more data, enable to do the due diligence for the prediction to the success of this business. So during this stage of growth, okay, the business might not need much resources from the investor, but to fuel the business to grow further, the funding to support of the business to grow further will become the next stage. So after the stage 3 expansion, the business succeed in perfecting business model, and of course ready to grow to new location. So in order to scale up the business. So in this stage of business, we of course the fund is to grow to new location and maybe need to acquire the more customer database. So growing rapidly require, of course, bigger fund. That's the time where all the institutional player will be coming in for the funding. So with enough fund, of course, that will enable the keep filling of the business expansion. So the final stage of mature stage is like this business already succeed in expanding globally or nationwide. And then at this stage, maybe this company would like to venture into new avenue. At this stage, the risk should be low, and then of course the return might be lower. But until the listing of the entities in the public market, that will of course bring a higher return to the investor and then the founder. So for this stage of 4, during the mature stage, and then they might choose to expand the business elsewhere globally, and then of course with this stage, the bigger institution will be more keen to invest as more traction, and then they can see a clearer track record to show. Okay, so for the past many years, MCM already invested in many startup company to the growth stage, expansion, and also the mature stage. And myself also have the chance to participate in some of the projects that I'm going to share to you. And this is the Global Unicorn Club. That is about 393 private company that is valued at 1 billion. This is a unicorn company. Hopefully one day sooner, all our MCMs, this company will be listed here in this unicorn club. So before we invest, what we should consider, what we should look at it, and then to focus on. In fact, this is to summarize is 4W, 1H. That is who is the company that is involved. Is here Google, and how about the character of the founder? How about the management team? And how about the audit report? And then any institutional involved in. And then how about the business model? Is it a sunset or sunrise industry? And then talking about the sustainability, the scalability, and also the social responsibility of the this entity. And how about the reward, return of investment and taxation? And where is the business located, the business operation? And then how about the exit plan? Is it justiciable? And then how about the capital injection? So this is the 4W and then in one edge before we do any investment. So during the past 3 years, I have the chance to invest in some of this company that is introduced by MCM. This is the e-com business. I and my other investor friend have the chance to visit their office, their store, to look at their operation, the business nature, even meet up their CEO to understand better. So this makes us much more confident in what we are investing. And then we are also in a healthcare business that part and parcel of our MCM's project. Even we managed to meet up their team to understand better how the business running. And then we also have this company based in SG, Singapore. It's a sport apparel company that I'm sure all of you, like myself, are keen with sport. And then maybe this is a very good company for us to participate in. So along the journey for the past 3-4 years, of course, we learned along the way about how we should become a smart investor, and then what we should look at before we invest. And then, of course, MCM bring in a lot of this good project. And hopefully for the coming years, sooner or later, it will become a fruitful investment, just like how we enjoy this sweet, this grapefruit of Borneo. Okay, so I think I would like to end my sharing tonight, short and sweet, to thank our CEO Max for the support and guidance for the many years until today. We not only learn from him, but also bring us a lot of what they call happiness along the way, where we managed to invest in a lot of very good startup company, and then managed also to bring in more investor to this MCM family. I think this is my short sharing on the BILC. I hope everybody learn. At least we are more confident into this platform. But for those that are still not confident yet, this is the time that here we are providing you this platform to enable us and all of you here to access to all our information, that to make you become a more knowledgeable investor. I think that's my short sharing, and then I would like to pass this back to our moderator, Lucas. Back to you, Lucas. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, Sylvester, for your great sharing.